Roger, roger there, good buddy. Coming in to pick you up.
Whoa, 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 hey there, man. You're coming in kind of hot. You sound way too confident about this. Why is that?
Because I got me this fancy schmancy newfangled headset.
You're relying on a piece of merchandise to brighten your mood, which will therefore somehow guarantee you picking me up and not killing me in the process?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Well, hurry up!
Alrighty, hey there everybody. Welcome to a little showcase here on some audio solutions from my friends over at Perixx. So aside from the silly intro in the beginning, you should all go watch Kyle at his channel, Awesome Sauce Network. You can find the link in the description below. But we're going to go ahead and start with Perixx's AX1200, which you see right here. This is their more complete headset solution. And yeah, let's go ahead and give this baby a look over. So over here, you can already see we have the box. Pretty simple. I didn't really go ahead and do quite an unboxing per se. It does come in a little box here, showcases it here in the front. It comes in this little clamshell, little encased molded thing. You know, no big deal. Throw that away and throw that away as well. But it did come in one piece. You know, it's elegant. It's mostly plastic, or rather it's all plastic. There is no metal construction here whatsoever. But that's not to say that it sucks. No, I'm just strictly stating that it's merely plastic. It's very lightweight. And one of the top features of this headset is in fact that it folds. Look at that. It is folding. You can put this between a rock and a hard place. So with it folding either way, you can go left, right, left, whatever the case may be. You do have some, adjustment here for your head size. You have a really big head like me, or if you have a really small head, like, okay, never mind, let's not talk about that. And the headband here is, it's not a very heavy headset. As a matter of fact, I don't even know the weight here. I wonder if it actually says on the box. It does not quite say, but it's definitely under a pound. I'll tell you that. It's probably a few ounces, really. But, yeah, it's not going to be really... I've already worn it for a while. I wore it for quite a bit gaming, and you will get a little bit of sweating along the cups here, which we'll get to, but that's, kind of the norm with most headsets, especially if they really isolate the background noise. If they really have a good hug, if they really hug your ears, a good hug. Everybody needs a good hug. But yeah, so if they hug your ears very well and they really isolate the background noise, the outside world environment, then yeah, there's a propensity for it to, sweat, especially if you're really in some intense gaming, which it did a little bit for me, but it wasn't, off-putting. It wasn't really all that uncomfortable. Then again, maybe if I do this for 6-7 hours, like most headsets though, maybe eventually it'll, it depends person to person. So going to the cups now, I really doubt it's memory foam, especially for the price that this headset goes for. It's a very entry-level headset. It's a great price, though, if you just want to start off. You don't want to spend $100 or more bucks on something like a HyperX Cloud or something from Razer or, whatever the top brands are really offering in this, in the audio solution landscape, if you will. But it is a soft foam under here, kind of a pleather feel vinyl, I believe, right here. It's soft, though. It's really, really nice. It does have a bit of spring back right here. And when I did wear this did hug my ears fairly. I thought maybe these cups would be too small because they're not overly like oval. They're more of a circle, but they actually really did, hug my face. Like a face hugger from Aliens. No, they really did hug my ears very, very well, and it really isolated the outer environment. Like, I just felt like, this is for a pilot. It's totally isolating everything else around you, and all you're hearing is whatever kind of communication is coming to you, but I mean, it really isolated a lot, so that's really going to help. I really like that. And at first glimpse, it seemed like it was kind of an open back, but I think that's just mostly, it looks like it goes through the mesh, so maybe it's sort of semi-open, but I can't quite tell. It may just be purely aesthetic here, but this mesh looks like it may continue on through with some kind of a foam in there, but again, it's kind of difficult to tell unless I really break this down. Now going to one of the pièces de résistance, really, we have the microphone, which is kind of a gooseneck, which I don't hear many people use that term interchangeably, the gooseneck, but in reality, that's what it is. When you see a goose, they can kind of just do that, right? Because they're weird. Because geese are weird. Yes. But yeah, it has a steel spine in here, I would presume, and you can bend it any which way. It's not as flexible or as, articulating, I guess, as, let's say, the Antlion Mod Mic. This one seems a little bit more limited in its movements, but if you do, give it a bit of a, not force it per se, because forcing something's bad. But if you do, wiggle it around, eventually it'll stay put. And you can position it where it wants. It's not extendable anymore or retractable, so it's going to only come up to a certain point. But you don't want this in front of your face anyway. So, yeah. I mean, directly in front of your mouth. You want this off to the side of your mouth, on the left-hand side. You wear it like this, And yeah, that's going to be your one option for that. It is going to be on your left side because, well, it's only on one side. It doesn't come off. So that should be pretty self-explanatory, don't you think? So as far as the audio sample, let's go ahead and jump into that. I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like. Alrighty, so this is the AX1200 gaming headset by Perixx, and I once wore a pair of shoes that didn't quite fit me, so therefore I had to buy myself a new pair of shoes. But those pair of shoes tended to have their laces come undone very often. So I fell, broke my leg, and somehow fell face first into a puddle of enlightenment. I was enlightened, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just randomly spewing out words. But this is the AX1200 gaming headset by Perixx. For an entry-level headset, let's just say it's not exceptional. I mean, it sounds like an entry-level headset. It's nothing out of this world. It's a bit flat on the frequency response as far as the microphone is concerned. It's kind of more mid-tone, a little bit muffled. But granted, remember guys, Perixx offers a lot of entry-level products that are not going to break your bank. And it's certainly going to up your game in many circumstances. And it's going to get you started, And God knows what they have down the road. So I'm not going to knock them completely on the microphone quality here. But for the price, you are getting quite a compelling item. Let's go ahead and talk about the braided cable really quick. It's kind of, it's very soft feeling. It is braided, so it's not going to snag or tear easily. It's going to be really protected there as far as that's concerned. It's got this soft feel. It's not very rigid. It's almost like flaccid. Yes, I just said the word flaccid, but that would be the best way to describe this. My cord is flaccid. Yes, I just said that in my video. So then in the end here, you have this this Y cable right here that goes from, if you want to use this with your cell phones or, whatever the case may be, you got the, 3-pole connector here, which is going to be your stereo, plus your microphone, signal. So you can use this with a cell phone more than likely, or any other device that may have that, like certain laptops have like an all-in-one port where it's your microphone and your headphone, which I find stupid for laptops because then you're so limited on what you can use. But then you have a breakout cable, which I really like. It's, again, kind of flaccid. Something happened with this. Someone needs some, okay, let's not go there. But yeah, so it does break out. You got your, headphone there, clearly labeled as well. You have your little headphone symbol here and a microphone symbol here. And you can use this wherever you want. Being that it's so small and just kind of portable, really, it's, and just take it off and use it on whatever other device you want as well. So that's nice. So rounding out the headset, you have the Perixx logos here, which you clearly saw earlier. It's mostly a matte kind of finish of black, around the plastic. It's actually very well done. There's not some like weird paint job like, marks or blemishes around here or anything. It looks pretty good. And like I said, it's fairly light. It's not very heavy at all. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention, I didn't talk about the sound quality of the actual drivers, the cups. For an entry-level headset, I want to say the frequency response, or the actual, I've never seen the graph. They don't have a graph online. The frequency response of this is a pretty standard kind of range. And as far as listening to music, yeah, it's enjoyable, but it's kind of flat in some parts. And then some parts are kind of peaking, are kind of bright on the highs. I guess it just depends what music you listen to. If you actually want to use this headset, not just for gaming, but for listening to some music as well, that's totally up to you. If you're more of an audiophile, if you want to dub yourself that, this may not be for you because you're going to be a lot more picky in that sense, and you probably wouldn't even be looking at this anyway. But you do want something and that's all around, decent enough for gaming and for some music listening and comfortable on your head. I would get this. I'd certainly give this a try. Now, moving on to their other solution here. This is the AX4200. There goes my phone, lovely. That was the AX1200 that we just talked about, the headset. These are their headphones, or rather in-ear monitors, if you will, IEMs. The AX4200, went ahead and asked them to send me along one of these as well, because not only is this just going to give you sound, but this also as well has an inline mic, so you can use this for your cell phone or for gaming. So really just do whatever you want, because, you know, not everybody likes a big lug of a headset, a full-size headset on their head, whether it's heavy or not. Some people just don't like that, and they prefer more of an earbuds, you know, in-ear monitor solution, because it's more comfortable and more convenient for them. So this one's pretty straightforward to get out of the box. It's got a little display here and everything, and let's just, oh, whoosh. You got a user manual here. Okay, well, let me just tell you what the user manual is going to say. You put this in your left ear, and you put this in your right ear, and then you're done. Yeah. But no, there's a few things in here. Probably how to, you know, use your mute button and where it's located if you actually want to do that. And let's throw that away. And then we have them, you know, nicely situated in here. And it does come with a little carrying case, nice. You know, kind of hard shell carrying case, not very soft. So they're not going to get squished. Oh, they fell out. Whoa. Whoa. So let's go ahead and get it out of the case. And if I could just unzip this. Oh, that's what she said. Great. So out of the case, you get another breakaway cable here, like I said, because you can use it with your cell phone or any other of those other devices that you know, need that 3-pole, eighth inch or 3.5 millimeter plug. You know, you got to your microphone and headphone, and then you do have different sized, you know, ear pieces. So you have because some people have bigger holes in their ears than others. So yeah, you have these to customize if for better fits, you know, so just, you know, use whichever one is to your liking, and then go from there. So the great thing about this particular, earbud solution right here is it does have a flat cable, so you're going to have less snags, practically no tangling whatsoever because of the flat cable, and it's just so easy to wind up, you know, and just put away, and just, it's lovely. I just love it. I just adore this. So here's your obvious plug. Obvious plug is obvious, and I'm plugging this plug. Okay. So here you have the actual earbuds, kind of an aluminum, you know, just metal-looking construction, kind of a gunmetal color, not entirely black. It looks like this little black ring back here with a nice texture for you to grab it with your fingers. So that's nice, because they're fairly small, and granted, you stuff it in your ear all the way, and you're having a little bit of trouble getting it out. You have a textured surface here that's really going to grip your finger for you to get it out. So here are your little earpieces that you can obviously interchange to your liking. And it seems to have a bit of an open back. I, again, can't quite tell, like, you know, just like the other headset. It may just be aesthetics, or maybe a bit of an open back over here. And just going to jump right into it, guys. The audio quality of this is about on par with the headset, very similar. I want to say this one sounds a little bit better with the highs. You know, a little more balanced than the AX1200 headset. But as far as the mic quality, you're going to see that there's a very, you know, close similarity, if not just a little bit worse here than the AX1200 headset. You know, very kind of muffled, very mid-tone, not great, not so great on the highs. But guys, remember, I remind you ad nauseum, these are very entry-level products. You're not going to be breaking the bank here, so as long as you want something to get you by for the time being, that certainly looks good, because they're pretty and they're very well made. I'll tell you that, because I mean, you get some $100-something or more headsets out there. They look great, they're very heavy, or, you know, the construction is really well done, but then in reality, their microphones suck too. Okay? So not everybody gets the microphone solution correct. But all in all, guys, yeah, this has just been a showcase here, a rather long video, because again, it is a showcase. I am talking about several products here. Hopefully it's not too long, but again, you know, you guys got a nice glimpse of two products here by Perixx, the AX4200 earbud solution with an inline mic, and the AX1200 full-size headset with, the extendable mic, rather. All in all, guys, yeah, I know, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, because I'm totally copying what Linus says. Everyone says that now, too, anyway, it just makes sense, why not? And yeah, just leave some feedback. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And go check out Perixx at perixx.com, Perixx.com. And let them know what you think in the comments as well. Remember, they will be checking them out. They'd like your feedback as well. Check them out on Amazon and on Newegg if you want to, check the description below. I'll put the pricing and availability. So give that a shot. See you guys next time, and again, thanks for watching.